Hello friends, my name's Koolio, welcome back to the channel. So we just got Blue and Pidgeot and Blue's event in the game. I was lucky enough to literally go through, do 3 of my free summons, like just using free gems, and I ended up getting Blue and Pidgeot. I cranked them out to level 100 in like an hour, and I've been using them. And so in this video what we're going to do is we're going to talk about, sort of review Blue and Pidgeot, as well as review Blue's event. So how did it go? It's been out for, several hours now, and both of them are okay. They're okay. To be honest with you, the hype for Blue and Pidgeot was a little bit too much. Now, the reason why people were so excited for Blue and Pidgeot was the fact that Mega Pidgeot would have the highest special attack in the game, which is true. Once you look at Mega Pidgeot, you can see that his special attack goes up to 403 and his speed at 321, which is incredible. But the downside though is you only get those stats when you get him to Mega Pidgeot. Now the regular stats for Pidgeot, special attack at 336 and speed at 268, they're pretty good, they're just not amazing. Now I've been playing him, I've been using him and stuff like that, and he's good in maybe clearing through the story content and maybe doing some of your daily activities in part of like how and Raichu, Alola and Raichu. Those two, they're a little bit equal in terms of DPS output from Pidgeot, his Air Cutter move. Because it's only a 2 move gauge, you can spam it a lot quicker than you can I can't even say it, Raichu's 3 move gauge ability. But the DPS is probably about the same in terms of being able to clear through a lot of that content. As well, there is an EX battle that you could take Blue and Pidgeot through and do okay in the co-op training area. That is the EX challenge Rosa, as it is weak against flying types. But to be honest, with the EX challenges as of right now, it's all about clearing through them as fast as possible. So you just want to take your higher DPSs. The top tier ones as of right now are Lycanroc and Trico. Those are the ones that are going to be the ones doing the most amount of damage going through a lot of these EX challenges. Granted, you are going to want to take type advantages while going through that. So for example, if you're going to take on EX Challenge Erica, you're probably going to want to take Infernape with you. Now, I have run through the EX Challenge with a full Blue and Pidgeot team, and to be honest, it wasn't the best, because Pidgeot, even though he's got some amazing stats once you get him up to level 100, and once you get him to Mega Evolve, it just takes so much time and effort to do so that it's not worth it for the EX challenges towards the end of the game. I think honestly, though, looking at this and looking at the event as well, I do feel like there's a little glimmer of hope moving forward, even though it's not really like the best event in the game. I mean, it's like our first real event, and it hasn't really hit home for a lot of people, and this really isn't like an amazing Pokemon Sync pair. I do think it gives us a little bit of an idea moving forward what DNA or Dina, whatever you want to call it, are working with on the game. Now, when Blue and Pidgeot were first shown, when it was first data mined, a lot of people were worried that it was going to introduce power creep, because that special attack is the highest in the game, significantly higher, I believe, than the second one. So a lot of people were worried that there was going to be some power creep coming into the game already, not even a week into it. But to be honest, even though Mega Pidgeot is, it's okay, it's more of like if you want to get him, if you want to get Mega Pidgeot and Blue, you're going to want to get it because you love the trainer and you love the Pokemon. Now, granted, in the future there may come out more content where Mega Pidgeot and Blue would be better, but I do like the fact that he didn't turn out as godly as everybody thought he was going to be, because that means power creep really hasn't come into the game just yet. Now, it could come in later, and it could just, future Pokemon could just destroy the ones that we have right now, but it is kind of nice knowing that, moving forward, at least we have a glimpse at, power creep isn't in the game just yet, especially with Mega Pidgeot and Blue being an example of, Pokemon Sync pair that we thought was going to be power crept into the game, but it turned out to be okay. Now, the other thing I want to talk about is the new event missions going on right now. For Reach the Top for Blue, I cleared this in probably about 10 minutes. It really didn't take that long. And then we've got the hard and the normal difficulty for Blue. Now, I do like the fact that it is just a regular hard, and it's not very hard, and so a lot of free-to-play players or a lot of new players coming in the game will be able to participate in this. It's just I finished it so fast that now, moving forward, it's just a grind to get these special rewards in this game or in this special event so that we can go and exchange them in this shop. And so this event is going to last for I think like the next month or so, but you can start grinding on it right now and get most of the better rewards within probably about a week. Now, some people are like, okay, is this the only event that we got going on right now? According to some people, and I haven't like found like an actual like fact about this, but I did want to let you guys know, is it does seem like we are going to have frequent events that kind of layer on top of each other. So it's okay. The event right now is okay. If it really is the only event that we're getting for a month, that's awful. But if we're going to be getting more events on top of it, I think it's good. But the other thing I wish that they did, rather than having to go through and grind the co-op battles for Blue's specific story, it would have been nice if we could have gotten some of these vouchers from just going through basic co-op. You know, like as an extra item that just dropped during other co-op battles, so we didn't have to just grind Blue's co-op, but we could go and grind other co-op missions, get the rewards that we need to power up our Pokemon, but also get this on the side. I think that would have been a lot better. But the only thing that I really want to point out, this is another kind of glimmer of hope, is the fact that you can exchange 300 of these vouchers for a 5-star power-up. Now, if you do get it, I believe you only have 60 days in order to use it. It's not infinite, which, again, is kind of lame. But I do think this gives us a little bit of a glimmer of hope towards the future, because a lot of people are like, the only way you can get 5-star power-ups is by summoning a whole bunch of duplicates of 5-star Pokemon. Well, now we have other options to get the 5-star power-ups, so it does give me another glimmer of hope moving forward in the future that we are going to get some of these extra items here and there rather than having to get it through the summoning. So makes it a little bit more free-to-play friendly for some of the other people. The other thing I kind of wish they would have included in this item exchange is the ability to exchange for the evolution crystals. Right now it's going to cost 300,000 to get one of them. You can only get 3 a month. It would have been nice if maybe rather than getting a 5-star power-up or alongside with it, you could get 300 of the vouchers and then exchange those for the evolution crystals to at least alleviate that grind and be able to allow us to get more of those during the month. So that's kind of my review on Blue and Pidgeot and my review on the newest event in the game. I was going to plan on going through and live streaming the event, but I ended up beating it so fast that it really wasn't worth it. So was the event in Blue kind of a disappointment? Yes, it wasn't as amazing as everyone was hoping it would be, but I do think it gives us a glimmer of hope towards the future on future events as well as future sync pairs, you know, not power creeping or the possibility of getting those power-up items without having to do a whole bunch of summons. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I may come out with a more in-depth video for Blue and Pidgeot if you guys want, maybe to let you guys know, where they're more viable at. But let me know down below in the comments if you guys got Blue already. Actually, before we do this, let's go ahead and just do a quick sync pair scout a couple of these because I'm feeling kind of lucky. I still don't have Karen and Houndoom, but I definitely don't have Lycanroc yet, and Lycanroc's the one that I'm telling you guys, this is like the luckiest I've ever been in my entire life. I don't know why my iPad just like zoomed in like crazy right there. Okay, not the best sync pair, Chris and Totodile. That is kind of weird. Like my iPad like just turned off and it went just to the screen for the summon, but sync pair scout, we got a 5-star there. Not really the best, but I figured, hey, I was getting kind of lucky. Well, guys, the last thing I want to point out is because of the new banner, the old banner is now gone. That sucks, okay? Because I had a lot of scout points saved up. It just takes way too much money, way too many summons to get this, to get the scout points necessary in order to even use this thing. But that's just my opinion. Guys, again, thank you so much for watching this video. My name's Koolio, and I'll see you next time.